Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru,
Vaheguru Sahib Jiyo Balihari Guru Apne Dyohari Sadwar Jin Manas Te Devte Kiye Kart na lagi var Je soh chanda ugveh Suraj chade hajar Ete chanan hondeyan Gur bin kor andhar गुर बिन कोर अंधार क्या हो कथी कथे कद देखा मैं अकथ न कथ न जाई जो तुद पावै सोई आँखां तिल तेरी वड्याई तिल तेरी वड्याई गुरु पारे साध संगत जी रमल की फतेह बुलाएं जी। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So Satsang Ji, with Maharaj Ji Kirpa, we reached the 15th week of the Jap Sahib Katha, the last one. Last week we got up to the 188th Chand of Jap Sahib. So Maharaj Ji Kirpa, we got to the 188th Chand of Jap Sahib, where Guru Sahib said, Kalankar Rupe Alankar Lanke. That, oh Maharaj, you are the enemy of flaws. But you yourself, your roop is alankar alanke. You are the purest of the pure. Actually, your form is perfect, but you are the alankar. You are the jewel, and you're the jewel amongst all jewels. So you are our ornament. And namo as ase namo banka banki. Maharaj, I bow to you. You are the desire of all desires. What that means is the highest desire of all desires is Vaheguru. And then namo banka banki. The most beautiful thing of all beautiful things is again Vaheguru. And the Maharaj says, Apangi sarupe anangi aname. But you are indestructible. Your form is indestructible. And you are anangi aname. You have no body and you have no name. Aname. The Maharaj says, Tribhangi trikale anangi akame. All three worlds, Maharaj, you will destroy. Tribhangi, you will destroy them. And trikale. All the people in those three worlds, their death will also come from you. No one else. Mare rakhe ek ko aap. Aap pe hi marda hai, aap pe hi rakhda hai. And manik ke kich nahi hath. So, and anangi. Again, Maharaj, you have no limbs, you have no body, and you are akam. Because people that have a limb, they have food, they have a desire to eat something, they have a desire to use those things, but not you, Maharaj. You have no such desires. So Guru Gobind Singh Ji goes on to say, then the next bit is Ek Achri Chand. Maharaj says, now this Ek Achri Chand, the word Ek Achar is the same as saying Ek Akhar. So the words in this are very short words. They're like one syllable or two syllables. So Maharaj says, Ajay, Ala, Apa, Abba. See again, everything is one word. But it's so amazing because even this one word has a meaning. Just one little syllable. Maharaj can say so much with that. Guru Sahib says, Ajay. Now we know the word Jay, it means to win, to victory. So Ajay means that no one can win over you, Maharaj. No one can have victory over you. It's always your fateh. No one else can have fateh over you. So Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh is guaranteed. No one's going to have victory apart from Akal Purukh Vaheguru, because they are Ajay. You can't decide one day, you know what, I've had enough of God. I'm going to go beat him and I'll be the one in charge. Can't do it. Ajay. Can't win him. And Allah. Now the word La means destroy, which is Nash, because the word Pralay in Punjabi, Pralay karna, means to destroy something. So Allah means that he is indestructible. So not only can you not win over him, but he's indestructible. He can't be destroyed. He's never going to go anyway. You can't beat him, but he's not going to just give up his own throne either. Because you might think, chalo, you know, like some people think, oh, we can't do anything about these people. Let's just wait till they die. Yeah? That's not happening either. Because he's not going to go. He's indestructible. Then, Apa. Maharaj, you have got no fear. You are Apa. So you are without any dar. What would Waheguru have to be scared of? There's no one in this world that can even touch them. There's no one in this world that can even come close to them. They are not scared of anything. But also, we have fear sometimes of doing the right thing because it's a scary thing to do it. But Maharaj doesn't have such fear. If somebody needs to go, they have to go. Guru Sahib doesn't hold back. When the time is up, we have to go. They don't fear, kuch na karo. No, they are without fear. So they are Apa. The Maharaj says, Abha. Maharaj, you are immortal because the word ba means maut, death. But you are Apa. So here is Apa and then Abha. So they are without any form, they are immortal. And they're saying that they are invincible, indestructible, fearless. So just to confirm, they are forever here, immortal. Aja ala apa abha. The Maharaj says, Apu aju anas akas. Apu. Now the word pu means here janam, to take birth. So Maharaj, you are Apu. You have never taken birth. We have been born, so we're destined to die. Jo aaya, so chalasi. Whoever came has to go. So we came in a birth. So jo aaya, so chalasi, sab koi aayi wari hai. Maharaj says, whoever came has to go. Everybody has their turn to go. You know, one day somebody in your family dies, you get very sad. When you look at that person dying, we don't think, hold on, he's just in a queue. He left, it's going to be me sometime. It's just taking their place in the queue, that's it, everybody's in a line. Once I remember watching this movie, it was based in the future. And they had all these, it was like clones of human beings. And they were all queuing up to get what they thought was going to be like a new world. But they were all being killed. It was like that new race something Compass came out recently. So anyway, in this movie, you're watching these people in a queue and they're all going to get killed one by one. But they don't know. They're unaware. So they think they're going to have a great time. They sit down in this machine and then it kills them. It's a very horrifying thought to think that. But actually, that's what we're all like. Asi sare khade hai again just to go. We've come and now we have to go at some point. So we're just in a long, very long queue. We don't know where we are in the queue either. Might be at the very front, but we don't know, you know? That's the worry. So that's what Maharaj says, Jo aaya, so chalisi, sab koi aayi wari hai. Then Maharaj says, then what should I do then if I don't know where I am in this queue? Maine pata nahi if I'm going to go today or tomorrow or next. Maharaj says, Jiske ji pran hai, kyo sahib mano visari hai. Inside you there is breath. There is pran, which means energy, life force. So why do you forget him? Kyo pul de onu? Sahib, that Lord Master, why do we forget him? We only have this one option to go to him. So, Guru Sahib has told us now that he is Apu. He is not with Janam. And then Aju. Aju now, interesting, but the word Ju means to move on quickly. Cheti. So he's Aju. He's not going to move on very quickly. What that means is, he's here forever. He's perpetual. He's not going to just come and then off he goes. No. He's Aju. The Maharaj says, Anas. O Akal Purakh, you are Anas. You cannot be Tora Nasni. Nas means to destroy something. Anas means they will never be destroyed. Anas. Just like we say Abhinas. That name Abhinas means that they cannot be destroyed. Abhinas. And then Anas. Same meaning. The Maharaj says, Akas. O Akal Purakh, Vaheguru, you are Akas. Now we know one meaning of the word Akash is the sky. But why does Maharaj call Vaheguru the sky? Because they are, basically they're everywhere, like air. You can't tax the air. You know, the governments, they like to tax everything if they could. Yeah? But they can't tax the air. They tax food, right? Because we can live for a couple of days without food. Water, they even try to, you know, they charge you for that as well. But if water's cheap, food is more expensive than water. You might not die, you might not have any food, but you'll probably get water anyway. Yeah? Even the shops will give it to you for free. And then finally, the one thing they cannot tax, they cannot charge is air, Akas. So Waheguruji is like air. He gives to everybody and he is everywhere. We can't escape him. So this means that they are everywhere and they are for free because you can't charge. So that's the great thing about Waheguru. If you look at the rest of the world, they'll charge you. Sometimes you go to a Gurdwara, you want to book an Akhand Path and they'll put a price in front of you. You say, huh? Or you say, I want to do Sukhmani Sada Path and they'll put a price in front of you. Now this is not I went to South Shields Gurdwara, they don't charge anything for anything. I was very impressed. Okay, whatever people want to give, we're happy with. Now, Akal Purakh Ji is free to everybody. All they ask for is ki tusi manu saddo, call me. If you want me, then call me. Call Waheguru. So they are Akas. So on that note, let's do a little bit of Simran because we're going to finish off a job sahib today. So do a bit of Simran and say, look Maharaj, you are everywhere. Tusi itthe bhi hegyo. You're here right now because you are like air. So if you're here right now, let me call you and let me feel you inside me. Because just like we take that breath to say Waheguru, as we take that breath in, we've just taken in air. We've taken in Waheguru. When we breathe out Waheguru. So they are totally absorbed inside us. There's no difference. Andar gaye hai, bahar hai, inside and everywhere, it's Waheguru. So what we're going to do is do some Waheguru Simran and call them Waheguru, Waheguru.
Waheguru, 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ
So Maharaj says that he is Akash, he is free and he is everywhere, all around us. And in fact, we shouldn't try and distinguish between this world and the next world, or heaven and here, because Sachkhand is here for us. We're not trying to look for Sachkhand there, we're looking to create Sachkhand here. Saad Sangat Sachkhand hai. We talked about that when we did Tapji Sahib di Katha. Bhai Gurdas Ji explains very clearly, this is Saad Sangat. This is the whole point of Sikhi. In heaven, when we say Sodar Tera Ke Harera Sahib every evening, we're asking Guruji Maharaj, what is that world like? What is God's door like? What is God's house like? We ask that question, right? Sodar Tera Keha. So Kar Keha. What is it like? What happens there? Maharaj tells us, Gavan Tudno Pavan Pani Bhaisantar Gave Raja Taram Dwari. Everybody sings of you there, Akal Purkh Ji. And what do we do here? We sing of him here. We're just creating heaven here, isn't it? So this Saad Sangat is heaven for us. And most importantly, therefore, then if Saad Sangat is heaven, then Akal Purkh Ji is here as well. If Sachkhand was Nirankar, then here is Nirankar Akal Purkh. And one proof is that Guru Granth Sahib Ji is here. Yeah? Vaho Vaho, Bani Nirankar hai. This is Jevad Avarna Koi. Bani is Akal Purkh. That's one form of Akal Purkh. The Shabad, the Gyan, the wisdom. That's Prakash. Yeah? When we say Namo Pana Pani, the light of all lights. Well, Guru bin Gyan na hoy. We talked about that at the beginning. Without Guru there is no Gyan. So this Gyan here that we're looking at, this is Akal Purkh. Because even if there was 100 lights, 100 moons and 1,000 suns, it would mean nothing except for this light here, which is Shabad. So Akal Purkh Ji is here right now in the form of both Tan Guru Granth Sahib Ji and also the Saad Sangat. Yeah? Har Har Jan Dui Ek hai. Be Bichar Kach na hai. Bhai Gurdas says Ek Gur Sikh Dui Saad Sangat and Panji Parmeshwar. So it is 5 people meditating upon your name. There you are, Akal Purkh Ji, you are there. God is there. So here we are in the presence of Akal Purkh themselves. And Maharaj says, A Ganj, A Panj, A Lakh, A Pak. Akal Purkh, you are a Ganj. Ganj means like to break in something, go inside. Like you have like a fence and you destroy something. So you are invincible. You cannot be destroyed. And a Panj. Again, you cannot be broken. A Tut, a fake, same thing. A Panj. A Lakh. Maharaj, you cannot be seen. The word means adrisht, same meaning as the word adrisht. Drishti means your eyes. So adrisht means you can't see him. So when you say a lakh, that means Akal Purkh Ji cannot be seen. And the proof is there, innit? Look at all the people that walk around all day without praying to God. They can't see him. You can't ignore your parents in the same way as you can ignore God. It's possible for you to ignore God because you can't see him. But when you wake up in the morning, your parents are home, you say hello to them at least. If the parents say, Ja putte mere vaste kar dein, you go and do it at least. If your parents are ill, you go and see them. But Akal Purkh Ji Waheguru, who made you, sustained you, and gave everything to us, the Data Ek hai. He gives to everybody, we can forget him. Because you can't see him. He is alak. But then, he's not seen by normal eyes. He's not seen by normal. Maharaj says that the eyes are different, Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, that see Akal Purkh, because they're inner eyes, not the other. Nanak se akhriyan byan, chit jisandro ma piri. Who sees Akal Purkh, those eyes are different. Then Maharaj says, a lakh can't be seen, and a pakh. Now the word pakh means to eat, food. So, my Guruji does not eat. Because he doesn't eat, he doesn't have hunger. Pukh nahi hegi. He is a pukh and he is a pakh. He doesn't eat, he doesn't have any hunger. He doesn't need anything. Where they are calm and calm. They don't need anything from us. It says in Japji Sahib that what can I give you? You give to me, I can't give to you anything to you. So, for us as a Gursikh, our job is not to say that I did this for you. Some people get involved, they get confused what seva is. They get confused in how they're helping their Guru. They start saying, I done this for my Guru. They don't realize, Guru done 10 times more for you. And even that seva is a blessing. So you say, I got blessed with this seva. I got blessed with Sikhi. Those t-shirts that people wear, I'm proud to be a Sikh. That's pakhand. You can't be proud to be a Sikh. You didn't make Sikhi. You should be thankful to be a Sikh. You should be thankful you got given the seva. You should be thankful that Maharaj put you in a like we are here right now living in the West. We're not being oppressed. We got freedom. But instead of thinking how thankful we should be for our freedom and doing something for our brothers and sisters back in India who aren't free, we are happy to live in what we have. Same thing. This is the problem. When you realize how lucky you are, you want to do something about it. So because you become, I'm proud to be a Sikh, that's it, we become proud and the egos come in there. When you're thankful, you want to do something to show your appreciation. So when we are thankful to be a Sikh, then we appreciate Maharaj and we do something to show appreciation, which is to serve him. And that itself is a blessing as well. So Maharaj says, Apakh. Maharaj does not eat, he has no hunger. And then, Akal, Dayal, Alekh, Apekh. Maharaj, you are Akal. Now we know this Akal Purkh. Kal means death. Kal means time. So Maharaj, you are immortal. You cannot be killed and you are outside of time. Akal. And then Dayal. Maharaj, you are full of compassion. Tusi dayalu hai gyo. You are compassionate. You give. You look at us and you have pity upon us. Tusi tars kar deo. Oh bechare. They don't know nothing. So what do? You send us people that know what to do. We don't know anything, so you send us our Guru. Hara Juga Juga Pagat Upaya. He sends Pagats in every age because people are lost. Why does he send them? Paj Rakhda Aya Rahamraji. Paj means our honor. He keeps our honor because human beings, without this truth of Akal Purkh Vaheguruji, all us human beings will have no honor. Because we will have to get judged anyway, but we won't know what to do to get honor. So therefore, he sends Pagats into this world to teach us what we should do so that when we leave this world, we can go with honor rather than dishonor. Maharaj says, Akal, Dayal, and then Alekh. Maharaj, you cannot be drawn. You are Alekh. You can't get a pencil and draw God. So you might think that you can draw God, but you can't. Some people have tried to show this. I find it funny, they don't want to show a picture of a person, so they started making, you see these pictures like a galaxy, it's like a space, and the galaxy itself is God. That doesn't make any sense because we're in a galaxy right now as well. So if our galaxy is God, then what about all the other galaxies? Yeah? You can't draw him. Don't get it out of your mind, you can't draw him. You can't draw him. It's impossible. He's Alekh. And then Apekh. We said Pekh means to have clothes. Today you might be wearing a Indian pekh. Tomorrow you got a Western pekh. Next day you go to China shop and buy Chinese clothes. You got Chinese pekh. Yeah? That's pekhs. Maharaj, you are a pekh. You have no clothes. There's no such clothes that belong to you. You are beyond any costume. Maharaj says, Anam, Akam, Agaha, Attaha. Maharaj, you are Anam. You have no name. There's no name we can ascribe to you. And Maharaj, you are Akam. You have no calm. You have no desire. You are free of all desires. You don't need anything. So you are calm in yourself. You are totally, nidlate from this world. And Agaha. Maharaj, you are deep, so deep you are unfathomable. Agaha means you can't reach your end. So, and then Ataha. Now the word Taha is a very common Punjabi word. It means tana, to knock someone over. Maharaj, you cannot be knocked off. You can't go up to Waheguruji and say, I'm taking your place now. Unata. Yeah? Our community is full of people that want to tar the next person and take over their place. But you can't do that to Akal Purukh. That's why it says they are always a Pradhan. Yeah? Sadevang Pradhan. As we said in Job Sahib earlier on. Always they will be the Pradhan. You can't knock him off the power stalk. And then, so they can't fall. And then, Anathe, Pramathe, Ajoni, Amoni, Anathe. The word Nath means to have a father. So a child that has no father is in Punjabi is actually called Anath. So they have no father, but Nath can also mean master. And they have no master. No one's ruling over them. No one said, I'm your Bap. I'll tell you what to do, you know. So, and the yogis, the head of the yogis would be called the Nath. So, Aap Nath, Nathi, Sabjaki. He himself is the Nath, the master, and everybody else is Nathi. The people that were the Nathis, they were the servants of the Nath. They were like the Guru and the Chele. They were Nathis. So Aap Nath, he's himself the Nath. He is Anathe. He has no father, he has no master. And Pramathe. The word Pramat has come up in Job Sahib many times, and it means to destroy others. Paryanu Matna. So he can destroy everybody. There's no one in this world that can say God can't destroy me. Even Harnakash tried. Harnakash got a var, tried with all of his might to think of one way he couldn't be killed. But even then, Akal Purukh Waheguru came down as Narsingh and killed him. And they could do it like that. Whenever they wanted, they decided, that's it, they took him that day. So, they are Anathe, Pramathe, and Ajoni. Now the word Jon here means Ajuni. They are free of life, of this circle of birth and death. Ajoni and Ajuni is the same meaning. So Akal Purukh Ji, you are free of that. And then Amoni. Now the word mourn means silence. These people that in this India, they know the people that go into mourn rakhta. They mean I've kept mourn now. That means they don't speak anymore. That's it. Maybe 1 year, 2 years, 6 months they spend just totally silent. And that's for them to apparently quieten their mind. It's if I don't speak outside, then I will keep inside quiet. It's a very funny story. I can't remember the exact way, but it's a very story of one Gursikh, this guy that came to the Sangat of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, who was a Muni, and he spent all his time there. But actually, he was full of shouting. Inside, he was shouting and angry. But what happened is that the Sikh could see that he was speaking inside, and they goaded him until he finally spoke out, because they knew, although that he was showing that he was not saying anything, actually he was communicating. His mind was not calm, wasn't shant. So Maharaj says, Amoni, Maharaj, you don't observe any silence. What does that mean for us? That Akal Purukh Ji never goes silent. He's always speaking to us. The minute we turn to him, he will speak to us. Bani is there waiting for us. The minute you want to speak to your Guru, he's here. Any minute you want to open up Guru Granth Sahib Ji and start reading, Guru will speak to you. More ni rakhda. You can't open up Guru Granth Sahib Ji and start reading Guru Ji and Maharaj doesn't speak to you. It doesn't happen that way. And even if you can't read Guru Granth Sahib Ji, you can listen to Guru Granth Sahib Ji. When you put on some part, you'll hear his words. It's Akash Bani, isn't it? It's come from above. Yeah? And also, Maharaj, even if we go inside and think about our Guru stories, he will speak to us. We don't have to go anywhere for him, he's inside us. So we can just calm, look inside, and Akal Purukh Ji will speak to us. So the trick is to listen. Yeah? Sun'e. Dukh paap ka nas. Sunna. Maharaj says next. And then, the last two bits of this. Na rage, na range, na rupe, na rekhe. Maharaj, thoda koi rag nahi, you have no rag. Rag here doesn't mean rag music, it means love. You have no love. Not the kind of love that we would have for each other. You have no attachment. Of course you love us like a parent loves us, but you're not attached to us. They are nirlate from this world. For us, love is intrinsically attachment, but not for them. And then, na range. Maharaj, there's no color of yours. Na rupe. Maharaj, there is no form of yours. There's no roop of yours. And then, na rekhe. Maharaj, there's no rekha. Rekha means lines on your hands. You know, when you go someone, they look at their hand, they tell you what your fortune is. There's no such lines of destiny of Akal Purukh Waheguru Ji. You can't tell them what they're going to do. They tell you what they're going to do to you. We can't dictate anything upon them. There, na rekhe. And then Maharaj says, akarmang, aparmang, aganje, alekhe, akarmang. Maharaj, you have no karma. You are beyond this ginti of good and bad. There's no such thing that Akal Purukh, you can't, you don't come inside the laws of karma. You're outside the laws of karma. We don't make an account of God. Oh, in him, inna mara kitta, inna changa kitta, and if I like him or not. You have no choice but to worship him. Because he is the one. Yeah? We might like our friends or don't like our friends. We keep a ginti with them. Aaya si mere kar nahi aaya si. Came to my house, didn't come that day. I'm not going to talk to him again. But not Akal Purukh. You can't do ginti with them. They are akarmang. They are beyond all this. And then aparmang. Not only are they beyond this counting, they're beyond any illusion. You can't fool them. You can't pretend with them. They know every single thing. They are aparmang. Param means to have some kind of illusion, and param can also have doubt. But illusion creates doubt anyway. So therefore they have no such illusion, no such doubt about what they are doing. They know who they are. And even Guruji in that way was without any doubt as to who they were. Look at Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, such a young age, and they made the Akal Takht Sahib. They had no doubt about who they were. They knew they were Akal Roop. They were that Baba Akal Roop. That's why they set up the Akal Takht, and they sat on it. They didn't say, oh, Akal Takht ban gayi, kisi aur nu bitha do. No, they sat there themselves. Maharaj says then, Aganje, Maharaj, you cannot be conquered. And then, Alekhe, Maharaj, no one can draw you. No one can draw any picture of you. And Maharaj goes on and say, Bujang Prayat Chand, Namastul Praname Samastul Pranase. Bujang, we said again, is like a snake. Maharaj is now going to do some kind of snake movement here in this Shabad. This is one of the most common ones in Jap Sahib, this type of chant. Namastul Praname. Maharaj, I pronounce to you, I bow to you. The Namastul, here Namast is to bow, but Stastul is to everybody. Yeah? Everybody bows to you, Akal Purukh. Samastul Pranase. Not only did everybody bow to you, but you destroy everybody. Pranas means like nas, destroy. So Akal Purukh, everybody bows to you, and you are the destroyer of everybody. Aganjul, Aname Samastul Nevase. Maharaj, you are Aganjul. You cannot be Ganj. No one can destroy you. Aganj. Aganjul. And then Aname. Maharaj, you have no name. No such name that we can give to you. We can use a name for you, but that's not your name. And then Samastul Nevase. You have no name, but you live inside every single person. Nivas means to have a house, to live. And the Akal Purukh Ji, you live inside every single person, because Samastul means everyone. So in every single person there is a light of God. Sab mein hai jyot, jyot hai soe. So Maharaj says, Nekamang bebute samastul sarupe. Maharaj, you are nirkamang. You have no desire. Bebute. Bebute means your matter, what you are made up of. The thing you're made up of is that you have no desire. You're this being whose very essence is, you don't need anything from anybody else. You're totally independent. Behmotaj. Veparvaha. You don't need anybody. So that's your form. And then, Samastul Sarupe. Maharaj, your form is inside, is every single being is your form. Samastul is all. Sarupe. You have all forms. We can't look at someone and say, he is not God's form. Because the God's light is inside every single person. Tis de chanan, sab mein chanan hoye. So when you can't see God at all, when you can't see God in all, you can't see God at all, right? Yogi Bhajan said that. Beautiful saying. It's very true. Samastul Sarupe. All forms are yours, Maharaj. And then, Ku karmang pranasi sudharmang bebute. Ku karmang. Karam means actions. Ku karam means bad actions. So, su is good, and then ku is bad. So, ku karmang, the bad actions, i.e. sins, pranase. You destroy them. You destroy the people that do bad actions. But also, if we come to you and we bring a whole list of stuff that we done that's really bad. Say, Maharaj, main ek kita, main o kita. All our sins, we show him. Maharaj, all these are my kukaram, mere mare karam. He can destroy them. That's the beauty of him, innit? That's why Bhagat Namdev Ji, I think, he says, ki if I was not a puppy, who would call you Patit Pavan? He says, Akal Purukh Ji, if you are the purifier of the sinners, you need some sinners in it first to do some pap so that you can purify them. Yeah? So that's what his job is. He purifies the sinners. So if he's patit pavan, then therefore, if we are patit, if we make bad mistakes, we can come to him and say, Maharaj, eh mere kukarmang hege, destroy them. One Akal Purukh's name in Jaitri ki Wal, Guru Sahib says that you can bring all your paps in a big tear, you can just put one naam to it and it will burn them all down like as if they were dry wood. That's the beauty of Vaheguru's naam simran. Kukarmang parnasi, sudharmang bebute. Bebut can mean to uphold as well, because matter holds something up. So therefore, sudharmang, su now is beautiful, dharam. Not kudharam, but sudharam. So Maharaj, you uphold your own laws, your beautiful laws of karma. The right dharam, which is what we're living actually. The Khalsa dharam is a Akal Purukh's dharam. To be a good person, to help people, do seva, but also to do naam japana and connect to the one. Spirituality and morality. Sarab taram me shrest taram, har ko naam jap nirmal karam. This is the ideal way in the world. Yeah? But we get confused by that, because we get confused by all the outside stuff. This is the way to live. So, sudharmang bebute. Maharaj says, Sada sachda anand satrang pranasi. Maharaj, Sada, forever, you are in Sachda Anand. Now the word Sachda Anand is a short form for Sach Chit, Sat Chit Anand. It's a very old description from the Vedas of Akal Purukh. Sat, Chit and Anand. The Akal Purukh, you are the truth, the ultimate reality. You are Chit, the ultimate consciousness. And Anand, you are pure bliss. Sat Chit Da Anand. So this is, which it says, always Maharaj, you are truth and consciousness and bliss. Sada, Sachda Anand, and then Satrang Pranasi. Satrang means our enemies. Yeah? And they are Pranas. They will destroy our enemies. Now we have outer enemies in this world, and Akal Purukh Ji will take care of them as well. But we have inner enemies as well. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar, Ninda, Chugli, and then Irkha. Loads of things. Lust, anger, greed, pride. These things are robbing us from the inside. They're not our friends. We think they're our friends. Bani says, you think they're your friends, but they are Batwari. They're robbing you. But we don't know. So, Kukarmang, Sada Sachda Anand, Satrang Panasi. He kills our enemies. Karimul Kuninda Samastul Nevasi. Maharaj, Karimul Kurinda. You are Karimul. You do Kirpa. Kareem, Kirpa and Karam is the same word. So you do Kirpa. And then Kuninda. Now this means to create. Maharaj, you create. Kuninda, you create. And then Samastul Nevasi. You live inside every single person. Harek te Vishnu Sivaste Hegyo. There's no one in this world who's devoid of Akal Purukh Vaheguru. That means there's no one in this world who can't turn to Vaheguru and be reformed, because the light's inside them as well. So, Karimul Kuninda Samastul Nivasi. Maharaj says, Ajaib Bebute Gajaib Gani Me. Ajaib Bebute. Your Bebut, your matter, what you're made up of is just Ajaib. Ajaib. Ajeeb je hegi ho tusi. The word Ajeeb is not Punjabi. It's Ajaib. You're just unusual and different and totally unique. You're just amazing, basically. And then, Gajaib Ganime. Ganimul, Ganime are the enemies. Very. So, Ganim, and then Gajaib means to cause havoc. So you destroy, you cause havoc amongst all our enemies. And that's true also in the past, when there could be one suddenly from somewhere, something would come along and mess up the enemies. A good example is from Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. We're doing Japji Sahib, we're talking about this. Guru Arjan Dev Ji there was a guy who wanted to kill Guru Arjan Dev Ji. His name was Sulhi Khan. So Sulhi Khan is riding to kill Guru Arjan Dev Ji. He's coming. On the way, his horse goes and looks into as a brick. You know, like a kiln where they burn the clay to make it into brick. And Sulhi Khan was thrown into the kiln and he burned there. And it was a bad death for a Muslim. Muwa napak. Muslims don't want to be burnt. Yeah? So it's a bad death for a Muslim. Yeah? Napak. So therefore, Maharaj says that here, you cause havoc amongst your enemies. Your Gajaib, Ganime. Haryang, Karyang, Karimul Rahime. Maharaj, you are Haryang, Harta. You destroy. and you are Karyang, you create. And Karimul, Maharaj, you do Kirpa, Tusi Kirpa Kareem Hagyo. You do Kirpa, Rahime, Maharaj, you are forgiving. You Rahm, you do Rahm upon us. You forgive us. You are compassionate upon us. You take pity upon us. Then Maharaj says, Chatra Chakra Varti, Chatra Chakra Pugte. Chatra Chakra. Chatra is in all 4 directions, and Chakra means all corners of those directions. So in all directions and all corners, Maharaj, you are Chatra Chakra Varti. Vartna, you Varte Hagyo, you are present there. Your laws are in command there. Chatra Chakra Varti and Chatra Chakra Pugte. Pugta means commander. You're in command. So in every place you are present, and everywhere you are the commander. It's your hukum. Hukum andar sab ko bahar hukum na koi. Nowhere in this world is outside your hukum, Maharaj. And then Suyambhav Subhang Sarvada Sarva Jugte. Suyambhav. Now the word Suyambhav is like saying Sapang. Because Suyambhav means from yourself, your light. Bhang means light. So you yourself are lighting from yourself. Like these lights, they need electricity. Yeah? We need food to operate, but not them. They are from themselves, perpetually. From themselves, they've created themselves. For them, they are sustaining themselves. They don't need a power source. They are their own power source. So they are Suyambhav. And Subhang. Su means beautiful always in Punjabi. And then Bhang means you are so beautiful, Maharaj. You're even, as this comes up as a Punjabi word, I just can't remember the exact translation, but Suhang, Sohagni, the same. Sohang means beautiful, Subhang. So you are Subhang, and Sarvada Sarva Jugte. You are Sarvada Sarva Jugte. Jugte means to join. So they are forever, with every single person, you join to them. Sarvada Sarva Jugte. Maharaj, there's not one person in this being, forever you are joined to all people. You're not separate from us. That's what Maharaj says later on in the same shak, Sara Anga Sange. They're next to us because they're always joined to us. And when we turn to them, we can join to them. There's not one person who cannot connect to a Akal Purukh. There's not one person who doesn't have that access to Akal Purukh. So all of us can do it. Wherever we are in this world, don't get disheartened. Just bring your paap here, put it here. Maharaj can burn it in 1 second. Just come and just turn to them. They will do it for you. So Maharaj says, Sarvada Sarva Jugte, then Do Kalang Paranasi Dayalang Sarupe. Do Kalang. Do here means 2. Kal means time. 2 times. Which times are those? Time of birth, the time of death. Those are the 2 main times in it that we can't change. The time we are born, time we are death. Now, in both of those times, there's pain involved. Yeah? When the baby is born, it starts crying. Parents are happy, the baby just separated from the Akal Purukh and is crying. Baby separated, because that's the moment the live was broken, when you came into this world. Before that, we were connected. So, that's the first. The second one is when we're dying, we're scared of what's going to happen next. And that fear. Dokalang Pranasi. Maharaj, you destroy the fear, you destroy the pain of those 2 times of birth and death. And then Dayalang Sarupe. Maharaj, your Sarup, your form is actually Daya. Your very form is compassion. You're not made up of something apart from compassion. All of you is compassionate. There's not different parts of you and one part is not compassionate. All of you, your very form is compassion. And in fact, Maharaj says to us that Daya is the basis for this dharam. This dharam that we have, Sikhi, is all based upon Daya. The minute we stop becoming compassionate, now what kind of compassion can we have? One compassion is the people that don't have Shabad, the people that don't have Guru's Gyan, we can have compassion for them. Because they're hungry for this Gyan. Jojo di se, so rogi. Everybody is diseased. Whatever I see, Maharaj, they're all diseased. And then, Rog rahat mera Satguru jogi. My Guru is the only person who is free of this disease. What's that disease? Homme disease. Maharaj has got no homme. All of us need to turn to him and understand that we need to spread this Shabad. We need to spread this Bani that Maharaj has given us, Don't keep it to ourselves. Have daya upon the world. And Maharaj says, Sada anga sange apangang bebute. Sada anga sange. O Akal Purkh Vaheguru, you are sada, forever, anga sange. You know this ang, that's a limb. Sang means with. You are with us like a limb. Our limbs are the closest things we have. We don't even have to think to move our hand. It happens just automatically. And they are like that. They're within us, absorbed totally amongst us. They're not separate from us. Up there is just space and planets. In here is Akal Purkh. Yeah? We keep pointing up. He's not up there. He's here. So, Sada Anga Sange, and then Apangang Bebute. Maharaj, your bebut, your matter, your grandeur, your amazingness, what you're made up of, which is amazing, is apangang. It cannot be destroyed. Pang ni hega, apangang. Maharaj put it twice in there, the tippi on top, and you will never be destroyed. You're amazing, you are with us all times, and never ever ever, Maharaj, can you be touched and destroyed in any way. So you are always solid, atal. So we're going to go into a bit of Shabad now from Guru Gobind Singh Ji's Bani to finish off this Jawab Sahib Katha. At the end of it, we'll just go through this last bit again, and then Maharaj Kirpa Kare. That will be the Pog of Jawab Sahib Katha. So Guru Gobind Singh Ji in this Shabad is saying, he's praising the Khalsa. And Maharaj says, in he ki prasad so bidya lai. By the Khalsa's Kirpa, the Guru Khalsa, by their Kirpa of the Sangat, I have got the Vidya, the knowledge. And then, in he ki kripa, sab satra mare. All my enemies died by their blessings, by their kirpa. And in he ki kripa se saje hum hai. He goes, I am a guru only by their kirpa. Look at how much Maharaj blesses the Khalsa Panth. He blessed the Khalsa Panth with the ultimate respect. He goes, because of you, I am where I am. And the Khalsa says, no Maharaj, because of you, we are where we are. Yeah, it's always the same thing. He passes it to us, we pass it back to him. He gives it back to us, we give it back to him. Because no one wants to keep that respect. We say, Maharaj, tu si hai gyo. Maharaj says, and he ki kripa saje hum hai, nahi moh se gareeb karor pare. If it wasn't for these people, Maharaj says, the Khalsa, there would be karor gareeb like me. Karor means hundreds and millions of thousands of poor people like me. See, Guru Gobind Singh gives ultimate respect to Khalsa. It's so beautiful. And we should be also ourselves, as the good Sikhs, should be respecting the Khalsa. Because Khalsa is Guru Gobind Singh Ji's very form.
इन्हीं की कृपा के सजे हम हैं नहीं मोह से गरीब करोड़ पर नहीं मोह से गरीब करोड़ पर इन्हीं की कृपा के सजे हम हैं नहीं मोह से गरीब करोड़ पर नहीं मोह से गरीब करोड़ पर नहीं मोह से गरीब नहीं मोह से गरीब करोड़ पर नहीं मोह से गरीब नहीं मोह से गरीब मोह से गरीब करोड़ पर इन्हीं की कृपा के सजे हम हैं नहीं मोह से गरीब करोड़ पर नहीं मोह से गरीब करोड़ पर जुद जिते इन्हीं के प्रसाद जुद जिते इन्हीं के प्रसाद इन्हीं के प्रसाद सुदान करे इन्हीं के प्रसाद सुदान करे, इन्हीं के प्रसाद सुदान करे, इन्हीं के प्रसाद सुदान करे। गरीब मुँह से गरीब करोड़ पर, मुँह से गरीब नहीं, मुँह से गरीब करोड़ पर। इन्हीं की कृपा के सजे हम हैं, सजे हम हैं, नहीं मुँह से गरीब करोड़ पर, नहीं मुँह से गरीब करोड़। अगौगटर इन्हीं के प्रसाद, अगौगटर इन्हीं के प्रसाद, इन्हीं की कृपा फुन ताम पर, इन्हीं की कृपा फुन ताम पर, इन्हीं की कृपा फुन ताम पर, इन्हीं की कृपा फुन ताम पर। मुँह से गरीब, मुँह से गरीब, मुँह से गरीब करोड़ परे, मुँह से गरीब नहीं, मुँह से गरीब, मुँह से गरीब करोड़ परे। इन्हीं की कृपा के सजे हम हैं, सजे हम हैं, नहीं मुँह से गरीब करोड़ पर, नहीं मुँह से गरीब करोड़। इन्हीं के प्रसाद सुविद्यालय, इन्हीं के प्रसाद सुविद्यालय, इन्हीं की कृपा सब शत्रु मरे, सब शत्रु मरे, इन्हीं के प्रसाद सब शत्रु मरे, इन्हीं के प्रसाद सब शत्रु मरे। नहीं मुँह से गरीब, मुँह से गरीब, मुँह से गरीब करोड़ पर, नहीं मुँह से गरीब, मुँह से गरीब नहीं, मुँह से गरीब करोड़ पर। इन्हीं की कृपा के सजे हम हैं, सजे हम हैं, नहीं मुँह से गरीब करोड़ पर, नहीं मुँह से गरीब करोड़ पर, नहीं मुँह से गरीब करोड़ पर, नहीं मुँह से गरीब करोड़ पर।
So the words of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, they apply to us as well. Bani is not Guru Gobind Singh Ji's message only, it's for us. When we say these words, it's the same thing. Everything I've learned is from the Khalsa. It's been the Khalsa that got me into Sikhi. It's the Khalsa that done the Katha that I learned from. And those people that get into Sikhi, they're saying the same thing. I got into Sikhi because I met other people that were following my Guru. So Maharaj is saying that this, everything is because of the Sangat. So that means we have a personal responsibility, all of us, to be that person who does the kirpa. We have to be the agents of our Guru. We have to be the fingers of our Guru, the hands of him. Because He is Sada Anga Sange. He is always with us. He is our Ang Sang Waheguru. But also, He's expecting us to go out there and do what He told us to do. Jahan tahan tum taram bitharo. Dus dokyan pakar pracharo. If He's told us wherever you are, go and spread dharam. Wherever you are, go and destroy the tyrants. That's our hukam from our Guru. We need to start realizing what we are here to do. The Khalsa is Akal Purakh ki Fauj. The Khalsa has a mission upon this earth. It's not the bimblers of this world. We're not here just to bimble along and say, yeah, we'll go to Gurdwara, safe, lovely, great. That's not what we're here for. We are here to change the world. The world will remember that there was once in Punjab 500 years ago, or whenever it happens, they will say, once in Punjab, the light of God came down. Since then, the world changed. That's the future, because Raj Karega Khalsa. Raj Karega Khalsa. Now we're saying it, so let's work towards it. Let's not just bimble along. People that want to rule, they have a plan. They get on with it. So we've come to the end of Job Sahib Katha. And obviously I've made loads of mistakes throughout it, guaranteed. So all of us should try and listen to other people's Katha as well. Not just Besa Sikhi. Get on to listen to Gyani Pinderpal, get on to Gyani Thakur Singh, get on to listen to Sant Singh Maskeen. These are all great Kathawachiks, Ratans of our Panth. Yeah? We're the basics, move on to the next stuff. But most important, do the part. Don't read Job Sahib Katha and say, bas, aa gaya, bas. No. Do the part every day. Nitya rak urtaru. This Shabad from Guru Sahib, read it every day. Read Job Sahib. If you can't read the whole of Job Sahib, watch it on YouTube. You can listen to you can watch the karaoke version, read along and listen to the English Katha as well, of the translations. Then, if you can't do that for 15 minutes, then do half. 8 minutes, 7 minutes a day. And the next day do the other half. But do it. Guru Sahib is here to give us food of Bani. We're here to eat that food. There's no point going hungry in a Gurdwara. If you're in a Gurdwara and you're hungry, you go to Langar, won't you? Well, if your soul needs Bani, then eat it. Don't just talk about it, eat it. That's Guru Sahib's hukum to us. So I'm sure Allah made the mistake. We said the last bit together from Chatra Chakravarti. We say it together and then we'll do Fateh di Sanj for this Katha. So Maharaj Kirpa Kare. So we start together. Chatra Chakravarti Chatra Chakra Pugte Suyambhav Subhang Sarvada Sarva Jugte Dokalang Pranasi Dayalang Sarupe Sadayang Sange Apangang Bebute Chatra Chakravarti Chatra Chakra Pugte Suyambhav Subhang Sarvada Sarva Jugte Dokalang Pranasi Dayalang Sarupe Sadayang Sange Apangang Bebute. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.